Should your child's allowance keep up with inflation? Well, according to family finance app Greenlight, weekly allowances are up more than 3.5% compared to this time last year, making the average allowance now $12.76 a week. So, Seana, what's your stance on giving out allowances? My daughter is 9. She doesn't get an allowance. It would all go to candy and Roblox. So, no, she doesn't get an allowance for right now.
I was polling the newsroom ahead of the show because I never got an allowance. I never really understood an allowance. I think Dave's going to disagree with me on this one. So I guess why people are raising their allowance because their kids, whatever they're buying costs more. I just don't really get the incentive. Like if your child needs something, then you'll buy it for them, right? Necessity. I think it's all about the luck of when you ask your parents for something growing up. At least that's what I tried to do. Time it right. But I don't know. Does this make sense to you? My kids are young. That is true.
Your kids are very young. Yes. I have a 16 and a 14-year-old, and this is all about a teachable moment. And I sat down with my kids while we were in Disney World last weekend, and my son looked at me like I had 9 eyes and said, "Dad, what is inflation?" And I said, "You do know we're paying more for everything today, right?" I was astonished to hear my kids say they had never in school once heard of the concept of inflation or what it means to them or what it means for household expenditures. So I hope this is a moment that parents teach their children what we're all going through as adults so they can understand when you have to make some sacrifices. To my delight, they said, "Why don't we have 1 hotel room instead of 2?
Well, there you go. Now they're saving you money. So it sounds like you really got the message. You hit a home run there.
You know, financial literacy, this is a whole side tangent, but really needs to be taught in our schools. It is terrifying. I will say that it makes sense that it's up, and it's up in particular over 17, 18, and 19-year-olds, Rachelle.
Well, I was going to say that I make mine goal-oriented. If my daughter says she wants something, I ask her, okay, how do you plan on earning that? We make it goal-oriented as opposed to sort of giving out allowances. It's a good mindset to have.
I like that.
I'm going to be asking you guys for all the tips as my boys get a little bit older. All right.